So you worked on the referencing. Oh, Sam, you did?
Yes, teacher, but I didn't.
Okay.
No. We take now ICT.
Yeah, ICT.
I don't have the laptop now.
Okay, it's fine. You just you still remembering the steps of the referencing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for the rest, I'll be sending you the link of the class, the last class. Okay. And then you guys might see and finish the rest. Okay. So since we are done with referencing, inserting footnotes and citations and all that, managing sources. Now we will learn how to make how we insert caption that we might add later in your document. So let's go to our first picture here. So no, here we don't have. Okay, so page 9 and then here. Okay, now we have to insert caption. So now it tells me this is figure 1. Figure 1 represents, for example, C. All right, sea and mountain. Usually it's not that how you pronounce and how to write your title, but depending on your picture, sometimes your picture is referring to a photograph you have taken, depend on something you're referencing to. Sometimes you add citation next to here. We add a citation so that we can say that we brought this picture or this image or this file from another website, for example. So I click OK. Now it's written underneath, and I can mention how that would be looking. And then when I double click, it gives me a clue on how usually this will be looking. So, for example, we try to either align the text to be in the middle or to be at the bottom, as you prefer. Okay, so that's how you normally do it. That's how you normally put out your figure. Okay, shaping fill, no fill. So it will be like that. So figure 1, see a mountain. So now that's figure 1, number 1. Then we put our other figure 2, brain, how or half side of the brain. Silawi Abdullah Mayar, are you with me?
Yes, teacher, with you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So here, figure 2, half side of the brain. Yeah, so now we have the second figure. Then we have, that's another figure, and this is another figure. That's if you want to like to add, but usually these are shapes. You don't refer to them. And even these two are just icons. So it's not a source you brought. For example, here, we would need a caption. Figure 3 is plant life cycle or seed life cycle, or maybe fruit life cycle. And then we have it here. And then here, cake process. Cake making process. And that's 2. Here is similar. Okay. Figure 1. And then we have graph. This graph, let's assume it's figure 5. This is gender, maybe gender graph. Okay, so that's okay. Here, age, age or aging graph, maybe. All right, so we click OK. That's another picture. Let's go to the table. We had a table above. So here, this table. When we add a caption to this table, so I'm clicking on it. So I'm inserting captions. So the first thing here, this is not a figure. This is a table. So I mentioned this is table 1. So school timetable. So usually that's what you do. You table, you mention whether this is an equation, a figure, or a table. All right. And then where do you want to locate it? So above, selected item, below. All right. So then you have your own numbering and you want it to be below maybe. So you click OK, and here you have it. Okay. Let's assume we have it here. And then maybe if we want to position where it is, you just click at center. Here you have it. Same thing here. You have it in center. And so on. Okay. So whenever I just, after I add all these referencing, I have this table of content, right? So I will be updating the entire table and I will be clicking OK. Now is everything is fine. References was added because last time when we did referencing, I didn't update the table. So this wasn't here. So if I just, if I click undo, you see references wasn't here. But because we have chosen references and we have entered them at the end here from last class, we did the references, okay? We haven't updated the table of contents. So now if I'm updating the table, so I'll be clicking update table and I will update the entire table. I click OK. Here we have references. One more thing that we will add after we added all the insert caption and all that, this part, we can now, after we're done, we can insert table of figures. So now I will be having it like that. So we have the table of content looking that way. All right, and then we have the table of figures. So in the table of figures, it mentions how you want your tables to be. What is the difference, like when they start writing table and from the table up to the page number, what do you want? You want it to be dot lines? You want it to be like that? You want it to be a full line, as you prefer, okay? Or you want it to be none, so just the table and then the number, but of course we want like that. We want to show the number pages. How do we want it to be previewed? Use hyperlink instead of page number. If you want that, you can use it. If you don't, you will have it like that. But this is in a print and this is web preview. So if it means like if I open it in a web like this one here, if I click on web, this is what will appear. Unless I click like that, then this is how it will appear. Like whenever I open the web, anytime I click on the figures from the table here, it will open it for me. Okay. Formats from template, classic, caption, figure, or table, as you like. So, and then we click OK. Then we have the figures to be put here, and then we insert the table again. We put the table is left. We haven't entered table, so we click OK. We have one table. So now we have the references. Now we have the figures. We have all, figure 1 refers to sea and mountain. Figure 2 refers to half side of the brain, fruit. So whenever I go to the table of content, by any means at any time, I just click on control with my keyboard and I click. It takes me to where this is located. So for example, if we had a really huge document, for example, I wanted to see the gender graph. So what is only left for me to do is I press control and then I click with my mouse on gender graph. You see, it took me immediately by itself to the gender graph here without me needing to just, keep on hovering over the file to search where the gender graph is. So the table of content is a way of organizing your document and allowing your document to be accessible much more neat. You see now when you have a table of content, it looks much more respectful. You have your information, everything is being put in a page. I know where can I get some, or who is Richard McClintock. It's in page 7, references in page 16. And then we have the figures here. We know exactly which each figure are located. We can just, control and click at any of these parts here. Is it all right? Can you just try to do that now so that we can go to the next step? Can you work on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, in the table of contents, all of them are headings.
What do you mean?
Like, can I put instead of headings titles, for example?
Okay, the title usually doesn't appear. Okay. So if you put a title, now this is a title, right? But it didn't appear here. Only the headings do. Okay. Title is just a title.
No, for example, I'm making like math project. And for example, this is the title. For example, here is the, what? I forgot. For example, here the equation, not the equation. Here the order of operation, like a title of lesson, topics. The topics.
تمام. Okay.
Can I put them instead of the headings? No.
You mean every heading you want to make it as a title?
As a topic for that lesson.
Okay. Yeah, the topic for that lesson will be one topic, right?
And
Even
for example,
if you have more than one topic.
every lesson have a topic. So for example, I want to make it as a book.
Okay, you have the general name for the book, right? يعني فلنفرض مثلا كان عندك لغة عربية, or you had a math project, okay? And then you have many topics, right? That's what you mean.
Yeah.
So what is the general topic of the topics? For example, it's math. So the topic here, the title is mathematics project. Then comes the topics. The topics, you will choose them as headings so that when the teacher or the person who's looking at your project later can be addressed with the things that you wrote inside your project. So even if you have many topics, try to generalize, okay, what is the main name. يعني مثلا you were writing about algebra, trigonometry, integration. So you have many topics and every topic is having another headings underneath, right? That's why we have this, my dear. We have heading 1 and then we have heading 2 and then we having heading 3. And each and every one you can specify and you can change according to what you want. You can choose this one as the you can choose this one as the highest font size and this type of font. And then the heading 2 is another level or a different size from heading 1 and heading 3. These are adjustable and you can modify them. You see, by this, you can modify. All right. So you actually modify these styles to kind of fulfill your needs. But when you do use these, it will make it easier for you when you create a table of content, referencing and all that. It will make your document much more easier to read, more accessible. Because even when you choose a heading, you see, I'll show you a trick. Sometimes I'm reading many topics, okay? I don't want to read all that. So what I do is, you see this? I just click. I just closed 2 topics, 3 topics. I closed this topic. Even references I closed. I closed this one here too. So you see all these were closed. Now I'm only left with this one. So I'm reading freely. So it's like I used a website, right? But whenever I want to see the references, I just click, here I have it. I just want to use that, here I have it. I just go here and I want who's grade 10 leader. Okay, I have all that. Then close it back. I open this one. I have that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Normally using those headings makes it much more easier for your document to be readable, to be accessible. Okay. So even if you have a topic, many topics, of course you can generate a general topic to hold all that underneath. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, for me, when I do the figure, I had
Mhm.
figure 1 and figure 2, and then when I make another figure, it says figure 2, figure 2.
No, maybe it was the first one wasn't saved. Can you check?
Okay, all right.
Check that first and let me know.
What do you mean it wasn't there?
Maybe when you clicked on figure 1 and figure 2, the figure 2 wasn't saved. That's why it keep on repeating itself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is it done? Is it working with you now, Sidawi?
Yeah, kind of.
If it hasn't, just let me know. So let's try to figure out what might be wrong. Dima, everything is okay?
Yes.
Okay. Abdullah?
Yes, teacher.
Everything is okay?
Until now, yes.
Okay, since you have finished your work, can you send it to me? Because I haven't received any from your side. So since it's working well, you send it to me.
Okay.
Not like every time, okay, and then you ignore to the next week until I remind you again. You better send me by today.
Inshallah.
Mayar,
يس تيشر
everything is working. اشتغل عندك، عملت insert figures زي ما عملنا الآن.
تمام هلا لكني عم طبق.
طيب انت بعت لي النسخة اللي انت بعت لي اياها على الواتساب ما كان فيها referencing. انت ايش كنت حابب اني اشوف؟
هلا هو تقريبا
لا
انه
مش
هو
مشكلة انا
النص هو مو كذا فقرة واحدة. فمثل حطوا لي نفس العلامة اللي كانت محطوطة عندك.
ايه انا فهمت ماما، يعني انت اشتغلت في اشياء كويسة اشتغلت. طب انا كنت منتظرة الريفرنسينج، بس اللي بعت لي اياه اوكي برضه كويس، يعني انت شغال كويس، بس انه اقصد انه كان قصدي على الريفرنسينج. فاذا انت لسه ما عملت او عندك مشكلة يعني كان سألتني.
تمام.
بس
لا ان شاء
لحظة
الله
سوري،
بطبقه
الغلط من
على.
عندي. لا الغلط من عندي. أنا وعدتك إني راح أرسل لك اللينك لأنه خلصت الحصة. so it's my bad. so I will send you later. I'll send you to the WhatsApp يعني now الآن دقيقة بس، وهرسل على اليوتيوب. هرسل على الواتساب. it was my
خلاص ما
mistake. I'm sorry.
ما مشكلة. شكرا تيشر.
من حصتكم
ولا حاول
للسعادة.
حتى تضبطوا على إنه نص إنه كذا فقرة يعني.
لا فهمت. لا هو شغل كويس في الوورد تمام، يعني لحد بعض أشياء كويسة، وإن شاء الله لحتى ترجع المدرسة راح نضطر نعمل كمان شغل، يعني حاعطيك أنا extra classes لحد نكمل بعض الأشياء اللي اشتغلناها مع بعض. بس meanwhile you're doing good، فاستمر، يعني it's really nice. So at least you're giving me something, you're doing some work which is something I appreciate. تمام. وين الجروب؟ okay. So now I'll be sending you the link for Mayar, for Ibn Silawi, so that you can see the referencing, because the lesson that we talked about referencing is quite, I won't say hard, but needs focusing and practicing, because this step requires many steps, with especially this referencing to add citation. Okay, so it's better you watch. Mayar, you can do it again. في أشياء ميار حابة أعدل عليها، اللي هي أنت بعت لي إياها. let me just check first. Okay. أيوة. اللي هي أنت ناقص عندك يا ماما البيج نمبر، ما عملت لي بيج نمبر في الأخيرة مثلا. طيب دائما لما تشتغل أي شغل لازم يكون معك page number. header and footer لازم يعني تعطيني header and footer، وهذا الأغلب تعليقي على الشغل لحد الآن. الخط كويس، يعني page coloring كويس يعني. أوكي
تمام ما مشكلة إن شاء الله. هلا بعدين
تمام. يلا أوكي. so خلاص خلصتوا، عملتوا referencing، عملتوا insert عملتوا insert لل figures. ديما ومحمد.
Yes, I have to.
إيش سلاوي كملت ولا لا؟
Teacher, when you want to
when I want to what? Sorry, your voice is lagging. What? When I want to what?
when you want to make the figure for the table, where do you highlight? Like where do you put the mouse at?
You know, you just click. Okay, wait, something happened. What is that? Why is it here? Let me just wrap the table. Why is it wrapped up? Oh, okay. So تمام. فهنا في التيبل قلت لي إيش بيطلع عندك؟
When
إنه
I
بتضغط insert caption.
yeah,
تمام.
but the thing is
The
above
thing
the
sorry.
table, not
I
below.
يا حيكون أنت ضغطت أكيد هنا لما ضغطت وعملت insert، لأنه شوف أنا بعمل table مثلا وحكتب. تمام. هو طبعا مش راح يخليني أعمل، لأنه مش هقدر أعمل below لأنه أنا already كاتبة. فخليني أسكر. فلنفرض أن أنا I will add another table. خليني أعمل table جديدة. تمام. فبعمل table هنا insert. هاي table. تمام. هذه table. طيب و whatever داخلها. فخلص خلصنا تمام. راح أعمل referencing، راح أعمل insert caption. فهي عندي table، فهو بيكون عندك دائما table below، يا إما إن أنت تكتبها هنا whatever. فهو already هنا محدد لي إنه لازم أعملها below. فلنفرض أنا كنت حابة أعمل في this image وعملت insert caption، عندي الحرية شوف إنها table إني أعملها below and above. تمام. فأنت تتأكد من هذه النقطة، هل كانت عندك below ولا إيه. بس أنا هنا مش عارفة إيش القصة، مش راضي يعمل لي إياها table، مش راضي يعني غير يعمل لي إياها below. delete. أوكي، شوف لي إيش المشكلة وكلمني. So that's for referencing. Yes.
Now it's fine.
Now it's fine. Okay. Okay. فلحد الآن okay. Insertive tables, figures. خلاص بعد ما عملتوهم يلا روح اعملوا table of content واعملوا insert هذه. اعملوا when you start your table of content, then you just try and put insert of figures. Again, we will update entire table. Click OK. And then we insert table of figures and we put tables. Yes. Okay. Then we have table 1. Okay. Are you done? Dima, are you done? Dima, you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Abdullah, you're done?
Still teacher, I didn't finish.
Okay. Sense. Muhammad, Silawi.
Yes, teacher, I'm done. But the last step is just to do the table of references, and that's it.
Okay, so you still have the referencing. Fine. For the referencing, it's fine. Just stick with the table of content and figures, and then referencing you will do after you watch the video. Okay, but for now, you just do the table.
Table
So you
of
know where
content.
you, yeah, usually you create the table of contents from referencing, table of contents, and then you choose the automatic table too, so that whenever you make any changes, you can update it from here. Update table, update entire table, and then okay. Okay? So for now, you just do it, yeah. ميان، كيف الأمور معك؟
تمام.
تمام خلصت؟
لا لسه ان شاء الله بعد
تمام.
الحصة ببعته.
خلاص بتبعت لي وبشوف، بس حاول
شاء الله.
تشتغل عليه من الآن عشان ما تطول. تبعت لي على طول يعني، حتى لو إن شاء الله يمكن حط في بالك إنه في نهاية الكلاس تعطيني يعني. تمام؟
ان شاء الله.
يلا. Oh, Sam, for you, everything is okay. You can manage to work on later.
Yeah.
Okay. So is everything so far now so good? Everything is understandable. You can manage to finish it and submit it by today.
Inshallah.
Okay. Okay, then I will send you this file on the ICT business. I don't want to see the same links because I will know if someone has copied everything. So it's better you do your own work. Okay, so I can see the difference and I see that you guys have been working. Tamam? And for the rest who have been working with me all along, I know. Okay? So I'll be sending you that on the group. Watch the video, the previous video that I've sent. If you have any conflicts around referencing, even if you had some difficulties, we have done one mistake or two, that will help you. Okay? So I guess we have only 4 minutes for the class to finish. I just want, you know, most of you
Class
guys, you just
finished
finished by 11. All right. It's supposed to be 11, but the one that we're starting at school. But since we have a Zoom class, it ends in 4 minutes. Okay? Yeah. But normally if we go back to school by 1st of April, we'll be having 11:15 up to 11. All right? So you guys manage to finish everything by today and send it to me. Okay?
Okay.
تمام إن شاء الله.
All right then. Thank you for attending. See you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
السلام عليكم.
All right. Bye bye. Walaikum assalam. Fi aman Allah.